And welcome to this top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Top 9 animes I recommend to watch and slash play. Forget it, I was recording. Yeah, what I was going to get was Bleach Soul Resurrection for the PS3, which is somewhere. But yeah, this is the top 9. It was going to be a top 10 by... Nah. This is the top 9 of anime. There's going to be 7 animes and 2 games in this list. So, take your pick on what you think of it. But yeah, the number 9 on my list is, I would say, give this a good watch. It's actually decent to watch. It's Gurren Lagann. Well, it's a mech anime, sort of, and it's about people who lived underground for years, and one day the roof came in on their underground housing, and they went out and see the world. Two of them went out and see the world south, which is Simone and Kamina. I can't remember his name. Kamina, and they both went out and see the outside world for the first time, and it's a place full of mechas and stuff. Well, beastmen, and they're trying to take back the surface. So it's the other way around. Instead of being taken by mole people, it's being taken over by humans. It's a good series from start to finish. I've only seen the series. I've not seen the movies yet, which is in this box. But yeah, I'll have a look at it. I'll have a look at the movies at a later date. Next, for very good horror, well, not horror, but gore anime. Well, not gore as much, but this is good. Elfen Lied. I actually watched Elfen Lied a couple of years back, and my mate who's the other co-op to his channel, he hasn't watched it because he thinks it's boring, it's slow, and I don't know if it's slow or not to him, but he says it's boring, gruesome, and he's not a fan of gore that much, and he said it was boring, which I don't see why. It was actually pretty decent. You've got Lucy, who is the main girl on the cover, and what they are is she's a mutant, but I can't remember what she was, her thing, but what her breed was. But yeah, it's actually a pretty decent anime to watch. If you haven't seen it, I would recommend just giving it a watch if you're into gore and stuff like that. But if not, it's fine, you don't have to watch it. But the next one is number 7, which is an anime which we're waiting for season 2 of, Attack on Titan. It's in 2 parts, but yeah, well, it is. It's a very good series. It's a world with titans who eat people, and yeah, to be honest, I don't want to put too much spoiler into this, but if you would like to have a look at this anime, it's actually pretty good to watch from episode 1. It's a slow opening. About episode 3 onwards is good. Episode 1 and 2 are a 2-parter. I think it's a 2-part for those ones, but I can't remember because I haven't watched it for a while. But it's actually pretty decent to watch all the way through. And if you want to carry on what's happening in the series, read the manga, according to my partner on the channel. But yeah, number 1, 2, 3, 9, 8. Number 6. It's the game. It's the game of Attack on Titan. It is actually running parallel with the series. Of the first series. There's nothing about the second season, there's nothing about the first, well, a little bit. There's a little bonus thing on the game which is not in the anime, but it's actually pretty decent to play. It's got the exact mechanics as Attack on Titan. You have to attack on the back of the neck. You have to target the limbs. You have to save the Titans. You have to change your blades. You got to change everything. You have to change your gas cylinders so you can actually keep moving. Very decent. I finished it in 3 days. That's me in games. But yeah, it's a decent game all round. Next is a game anime, which is number 7. No, my mistake, number 5 on the list. Devil May Cry. It's a very good anime to get into after you've played Devil May Cry 1. Yeah, 1. And Devil May Cry 3. 1 and 3, you'll get the hang of this series. 2, no character from 2 is in this series. But it's actually pretty decent to watch from episode 1 to episode 12. But it hangs. There's no other series after this. It's a one-off series, but I wish there was another one. It is absolutely brilliant from one to the other. Next on the list, which is number 8. No. 4. 3, 2, yeah. 4 is Soul Eater. Good anime from start to finish. And if it's going to be a an anime to have people morph into weapons and stuff like that, this is a good series. It's only 51 episodes, but it's really decent. It's one series. Apart from there's a spin-off which is called Soul Eater Not, which I haven't got yet and I haven't seen yet. But yeah, this is a really decent series to watch. And yeah, if you like weaponry and stuff like that, give it a watch. It's really good. He actually got like it's a bit complicated to explain. It's absolutely pretty decent to watch. Right, this game came out a week ago. Yeah, it came out a week ago. Not going to remember. World of Final Fantasy is actually pretty decent to like newcomers to the Final Fantasy series. And hang on a second. Very decent game, and for Final Fantasy, I would say welcome this to newcomers. If they've never played Final Fantasy, it's good, even though they're chibified. But it's on the same lines as Kingdom Hearts, sort of. It's got the fighting of Final Fantasy, but the style of Kingdom Hearts. I'm getting into it so far. I'm only on chapter 20, I think. Chapter 19 or 20. But yeah, it's actually pretty decent to watch. Next, it's a 3-box part, but it's all one series. Kill la Kill. Kill la Kill is actually a really funny anime to watch from episode 1 all the way to episode 25. Yeah, 25. Even the OVA is 25, so it's episode 1 to 24 plus the update, plus the bonus episode, episode 25, which is an OVA, which is actually pretty decent. It's a world. It's a world where clothes take over. So the clothes take over people, and well, clothes is an enemy, which is a matter of fact. But that's the funny thing is that it's brilliant from episode 1 to 25. It's brilliant all the way through. It's one of the top recommendations I would say to watch this series from start to finish. You can stop in between, but it's actually pretty funny. With the art style, it's the same people that did Gurren Lagann. So the people that did Gurren Lagann also did this, which is actually pretty funny. Both of those series are funny, and I would recommend, if you want to get them if you can. Just give it a good watch. And last but not least, number 1. I had to add this to the list because I actually enjoyed watching all 13 episodes, even though they're like 2 There's split into 2 half episodes, so it's like one episode's got 11 minutes, and the other 11 minutes is for another half of the same episode. But yeah, it's Parenting Stockings with Carnaval. It's a very, very good series. I laughed along through the entire thing. There's references for American TV show. There's even a Transformers reference in this. And a few other references, a few titles I find like Chuck to the Future, and a few others. But it's a really good series from start to finish. But when you do finish it, you will it's only a 1-season anime, which is annoying because they had to end it. So it's like when they ended the series, it was like, oh look, there's going to be a 2nd season. But there isn't. That's the problem. They ended it like that. But yeah, that's the top 9 anything gained, I would say, watch. Even though that 2 of them are mostly games that came out this year. Attack on Titan came out July or August. I can't remember. July, August time, most probably. And World of Final Fantasy came out last week. And both those 2 games are brilliant. I finished them. I finished the Attack on Titan, but I've not finished World of Final Fantasy yet. But I'm working on that. So yes, thank you for watching this video, and I will get back to. I'll most probably do another top 10 at a later date. Okay, bye.